All right, what's up, y'all? So we back at it. We had some technical difficulties earlier with my laptop. Uh, Something's going on. Like when the battery is too low, sometimes I don't know that like it doesn't want to charge while I'm using it. So I had to let the battery charge up a little bit. And now it's working like it's supposed to. So yeah, so we back at it. Hopefully y'all can come back and join me like it was before. A lot of people jumped in. A lot of people jumped in last go around. So hopefully, hey, welcome back, Karen. See if we can get some people back in here. I apologize for the sudden end of the stream last time, but like I said, my something, my laptop having issues with charging, I guess. Yeah, but we'll be back at it. I think we'll have some people coming in a few minutes once they see I'm back on. But yeah, that we were we were watching a video from Bragger Monkey's channel. We'll come back to that, but I don't want to start this one doing the same thing. So on this one, we're going to be checking out Foshin's channel. This is a public service. Yeah, man, we're going to be checking out his channel. You know, we're going to be checking out a couple of his latest videos. Yeah, so see how many people get in here before we start. But yeah, man, very few people, support like they did. You know, people get, uh, how can I say this? When it seems like when people get to a certain level, it's like they don't look for, they don't look to reach out and help other channels that are just coming up like they did. You know, I know for sure Foshin always supported my channel, and I always supported his from the jump. I knew his channel would take off, uh, like, like it did, like it is now. You know, back when he was at just a few thousand. Yeah, man, we was at a few thousand, but he kept continuing to upload. Like, let's look at Foshin's channel now. He has over 200 videos. Yeah, over 235 videos, and he's at 28,000 subscribers, almost 30,000 subscribers. I remember when he was in the single the single the single thousands, when I think he might have had a couple thousand at one point. It's when I started I found out. I don't remember exactly when I found out about Foshin's channel, but I know it was definitely early on, and to see the growth is amazing. And I always felt like Foshin should have a lot more than he did. Even now, I think the how thorough Foshin is outside of just making the videos, the emails, the follow ups. Foshin is thorough. I don't even know how he was able to upload content as much as he did. Like he was uploading like maybe 2 videos a day at one point, or that's what it seemed like. So yeah, I hope we're able to get a lot of people in like we had before. Before we get started, we're gonna I at least want to have, you know, 5 to 10 people in here. There's just so many content creators out there. It's hard to keep up. People like him should get the views. Yeah, Foshin is very, like I said, he's thorough. Like even with his emails, he's helped me send emails. Like I you know sent him like a rough draft of what I was gonna send to like a department or a government, you know, a government official. And, he would give me suggestions on better ways I could word it. Um, you know, Foston's a big help. And like I said, he was one of those that, supported me right off the bat. Like I said, it's like y'all see, it's a lot of auditors. Oh, who else supported me? Um, I wouldn't necessarily. I would say Joey Surreal, Joey Surreal Camera. He's commented on my videos a couple times. I don't know if he shared anything, but he commented on my videos a couple of times. GGA, Good Guy Audits, or Good Guy Activism. He comes into the live and just shows his face, says what's up. Um, but it. I feel like it's only a few. It's only a few real ones in the community that believes in supporting everybody. Um, yeah, because I haven't, like, the biggest platform or person who has supported my channel was SJVTV. I think that's the biggest platform, and I reached out to all the major. I think I reached out to all the major players, not all of them, but a lot of major players in this. We can call it a community, but in this era, you know this area of content creation that we do with the standing up for our rights and activism and all that. It I just thought when I reached out, I just thought it would be more people that would be willing to you know get my story out there, but it don't go like that. And I didn't just reach out 1 or 2 times. It's like, well, maybe it was like, I think I might have reached out maybe 2 times, 3 times with certain people, but I've reached out, I believe, more than once to a lot of people. Then some people, it's hard to it's hard to contact them. Um, Even like I had people reach out to me, and sometimes I don't get to the email right away, but eventually I get to the email, and I would at least respond to the email, even if it was a situation where like I didn't want to um maybe like review their content or something like that, or they didn't want to review my content or whatever. They could at least respond and say, hey, at this time, I can't really whatever that for any, I could understand that, but just they just don't respond. You live in a state where you should have gotten tons of help. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a lot of people in Florida that big name channels in Florida, and none of them, and people that I was actually close to, you know, location wise. Like when I was in Miami, there's a lot of South Florida people, you know, but the only ones that reached out or said anything was Ragamonkey, Foshin. Foshin say Rogue Nation supports my channel. He says, and I think it's James Freeman also supports my channel. But other than that, I don't know. Hey Claudette, appreciate that. Thank you. Will do. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're checking out Foshin's channel right now. This is his newest video. Blue Line Gang members, where do your loyalties lie? Is it with the people? Let's check it out.
James, James.
This is a public service.
Madison audits at gmail.com. And then, so I don't have a wasted trip here. Who can I talk to about who installed those flags up there?
Okay, let me get a supervisor for you.
All right, thank you. Oh, wow. They have like thin blue line everywhere up here.
This isn't Foshin. I think he's reviewing somebody else's.
I didn't know they had these up here. Look at that.
Somebody else's content.
That's the one that is desecration of
flag. Look how much blue they got, man. Blue everywhere. Blue line everything. Blue line everything. Blue line everything. That's scary, man. I do not like seeing all them blue lines. That's clearly saying we're over here, you're over there. That's what blue lines stand. Crip blue, man. It's not even gonna be no Crips no more. It's just
your Sergeant Harrison, how you doing? I was going to see what we can do about getting these blue flags that are up here taken down.
Is there a particular reason you don't like them?
Oh yeah, they're a flag code violation.
Okay. Well, that's how they choose to decorate their workspace.
What you mean?
City manager and chief allow that. So.
Okay, so you guys are refusing. You won't take them down. even though you know it's a flag code. Didn't you serve in the military, or one of you guys? Ask anybody that served in the military about it.
I'm familiar with the flag code.
Yeah, you have to be lit. They can't have any marks or anything on it. What this really does is cause divisiveness on there because it is like one nation under God and everything like that. The flag's supposed to represent all of us. And any flag that separates one group from another clearly is one of those that is divisive of it. And I think, frankly, a lot of people are tired of seeing like...
That's true, but we also don't want to take their individuality away from them either. And their right to represent themselves as they wish.
Unfortunately, when you're working, I think Policy 101 says that you don't have right to freedom of speech.
That's not what our Policy 101 is.
No, I know it's not 101. I'm just using that as a term there. I mean, I can get down to like 1329 or whatever it was, but they don't have the right to freedom of expression up here, especially using the flag. That's one of the things that we have to look at and sit here and say like, all right, why can't that just be a regular old red, white, and blue flag?
Exactly.
That's the way they chose to decorate the workspace.
Okay.
No. So I'll give you another answer.
So do you have anybody that would come down here and make a decision to do that and look up the code and say it's a violation? We shouldn't have that up there.
Those are most likely going to stay there. I'll run it by the chief, but nobody else is going to take them down today.
Okay, so you say they're going to stay up there?
I'm saying they're staying there right now.
They're staying there right now. Okay.
So I'm advised otherwise by my supervisor.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to do because you have them over here, you have them over here, and as
generally they represent support for law enforcement nationwide.
Yeah, that a lot of people think it's like a gang member thing. Like the one for Rainer here, perfectly fine. The one with the flag, not fine.
This one's also for Rainer.
Right, but
it's literally Officer Rainer's.
Yeah, it should be.
His human.
But the flag here displayed, if this one's the most important one that I'm worried about. This one, if it's associated with Rainer like that, I get it. But like I said, the divisiveness and what a lot of people come at and look at, and there's a guy that just got stopped by Sergeant Byrd, and he throws the words out there, "Your thin blue line gang." And that's what
we don't think of
it. Yes, James.
I know, because you're on that gang.
I can't control what other people how other people think about me.
Yeah.
But they think it
I
represents
appreciate
a
y'all.
good thing. And
Yeah, that's why it should be neutral. You shouldn't have to have any representation. Will you fly my flag up there as well?
do you have a particular flag?
Yeah, I like the LGBTQ one. That's a nice one to fly up there.
I can put it in my workspace, but this is their workspace.
No, I mean, this is the public workspace. That's their workspace. This is
This is records, and they work in records.
right.
So, same thing. Example: the balloons, the streamers for somebody's birthday. They're allowed to do that.
Oh yeah, I
They
know
also
that.
decorate for Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah, of course.
So they're allowed to decorate this workspace as they wish.
That's
within
not the
reason.
same.
Right, but a pagan holiday like Halloween is doesn't have anything to do with flag code. That's the specifics of what I'm talking about there. It's a clear violation of the flag code. You support it. You want it up there because you're in the Thin Blue Line gang, it would say. Sergeant Harrison.
Call it a gang.
Yeah, what? You know it's a game.
No, it's a
Stop.
group of people that
Stop
have
playing.
uniforms. They have
Stop
patches,
playing.
insignias, colors, blue,
Just like the military.
just like the gangs, just like that. Yeah, like the
No,
gangs.
not a gang.
Yeah, they have colors, reds and blues, like Crips and Bloods.
But they are not paid by the government and employees.
Yeah.
They are not. So a gang is different than a job.
Yeah, I get that. I get the pay
But
part
you
of it.
Turn around the words because you're trying to get it for your video.
No, I'm gonna get it for the video
I know
for
you
sure.
already have it for the video.
I got it.
But you're
Oh, that's why he had
being
them. He
intentionally provocative.
No, I'm being intentionally telling you you should
To
take those
me,
down.
about what I'm saying.
He
You're
know
trying
it's
to
a
turn my
gang.
words around.
No,
That's-
I'm just-
that's
I'm
not
telling
nice
you,
to me.
My definition of a
I
gang.
understand you have an issue with these, but you're saying I'm in a gang now.
You are. in
You
the
are.
game.
I'm in a gang. When I go out and hang out with my friends, that's my gang.
Okay, I have a different definition of the word gang than you.
That's well, maybe that's it.
And
So
luckily we have free speech and we can disagree on that.
No.
you don't have free speech while you're working, though.
I do.
No, you don't. It's in policy. You have to know your policy. I wrote policy.
I wrote policy as well.
Then look it up. You know, you don't have free speech when you're on duty.
You do.
No, you don't. You really don't. That's the disconnect. But that right there, that disconnect with that thin blue line right there. I was recently criminally charged by your department by an officer's mom. And Sergeant Bird, I don't know if you know Sergeant Bird got.
I've met him before.
Yeah, I think so. I would hope so. You work with him. He was disciplined. Did you know that recently? He was disciplined for not charging me with threatening to blow up a building. Did you know that?
No. I don't know anything about any charges again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had criminal charges. I went to a place and they tried to get, I had stitches in my eye and it was Justin Sorrell's mom. You remember Justin that worked here?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Okay. Well, vaguely. He worked here for a period of time. It was his mom. She signed false charges against me. And it all circles around that thin blue line circle, protecting those in that circle. And that's why those things right there are so detrimental to society. It treats public as, well, you're here and it's us on the other side of that line. And that's exactly why it's so divisive like that. Well, those charges were dropped.
Sorry you feel that way, but that's why we have the community-oriented policing, and we do the things like the Citizens Police Academy, and we meet with the Homeowner Association. We try to get the officers out there and break down those barriers and make sure that doesn't happen.
It does, though. It never happened with me with Sergeant Basudin. Yeah, with Sergeant Basudin. She was in that community policing, and I was having a neighbor dispute. You guys wouldn't let me sign charges, and she wouldn't come out because, oh no, we can't get involved in that because there's criminal stuff in it. And I'm like, all right, well, what do we do then? But going back to that those charges that were dropped, Sergeant Bird, I don't know if you know that your administration upstairs, like it was Kim Patrick. She's gone, I think. She's already gone.
Retired.
And you have Proctor. Proctor already tried to arrest me a long time ago when I was working in law enforcement. But that thin blue line gang that did that is what I feel exactly what this is displaying right here. It's you against the citizens that normally would be, I'm a taxpayer, I have a home, my home's paid off. But Justin Sorrell's mom, which I don't know if she knew or not, signed those charges against me and said I threatened to blow up a building.
I don't know anything about
I'm telling you, I'm just giving you that
I don't
narrative.
know anything about the investigation on Bird.
Yes, I hope you will, because Sergeant Bird was disciplined or counseled because he didn't falsify a report and say I was going to blow up a building with a bomb. Look at an IA Blue.
You're saying he was counseled for not falsifying a report.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're refusing to take these down knowing that it's a flag code violation.
That is correct. I'm leaving that because flag
He
code.
doesn't
is not-
care. They don't care.
Okay, so you do know about flag code.
I told you at the
Yeah,
beginning
yeah,
I know about
yeah.
flag code.
And you know that it's not enforceable, but it is a disrespectful thing. Okay, we'll leave it at that. That's Sergeant Harrison. Is it wharrison@portorange.org?
Yes.
Perfect. Good luck.
Oh,
All right, as we've mentioned here, they do not want to take these down. They want to keep these divisive lines up here and keep this stuff up here. That's Sergeant Harrison, and that is the whole police department. That's exactly what they do consistently. They want to keep that line drawn. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching, like and subscribing. That's all I have to say about this place here.
Okay.
James, Jame.
Yeah, so that was James Medicine. We're just gonna
Hey, the chief. This is a public service.
I'm doing pretty good. The potion. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you. I got a question. You guys.
before we get into it. So again, this is a public service channel. You know, we got Chief exposed as a liar. Chief acts in bad faith at National Coffee with the Cop Day. Coffee with the Cop Day. Man. I wish I would have went to something like this. This should be good.
It always seems like it's an uncomfortable conversation when I've had a few conversations, not necessarily with Port Orange, but with some other municipalities. When you bring up the Constitution, it's always a conversation that nobody's ever interested in engaging in. And I guess this is what this is all about today, is like community engagement, right? So, why is it that there's always this pushback when you guys swore to protect the Constitution? It seems like there's always this desire not to talk about the Constitution. Do you guys see that in your department?
No, I mean, obviously that's one of our missions, right? Is to protect the Constitution. Of course, you do. You know, obviously there's different groups interpret things different.
What up, former outlaw?
For our country, right? I just came back from Virginia.
Appreciate you being here.
Through the battlefield, that brought us to where we're at today, right? So it's actually the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, it's trying to, some groups will take it and try to twist it. And then you see preaching to the choir, right? You see both sides of the media. This is something that they think is a right for them, and other people think that this is a right for them, and our job is just to make sure everyone's peaceful, and that nobody's rights are being trampled on.
So do you guys go through some sort of formal constitutional training, or is it just what the academy kind of puts on the guys?
It's mostly the academy. I mean, obviously there's federal laws that we're bound by, but a lot of what we do as a municipal agency is guided by state statutes, city ordinance. But obviously you have civil rights and that's applied to what we do as well. But most of what we focus on is really state-based. As far as enforcing ordinances and state statutes. Some bigger cities may run into that, especially Philadelphia, Chicago, here we don't see it.
So if one of the people came up to any of your guys and asked them a question and they didn't know the answer to it, would you encourage them to make a good faith effort to find the answer to that question?
Depending too on what's the in the middle of a call or is it in a situation? So that's, do I have time to talk about the Constitution?
Yeah.
Right? So I think it depends on the context of what that encounter is like.
So if so would you yourself make that good faith effort?
You and I are talking, right?
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, sure. So there's 5 freedoms secured to us by the First Amendment. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
Technology.
Sorry,
There's 5 freedoms secured to us by the First Amendment. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
Having a conversation.
Yeah, we're having a conversation about good faith. So would you make that good faith effort?
Look, there you go.
So is that no, you won't? So but you're here for an event for the people, and he works in the city.
I'm going to start talking about people.
Not a ton of good faith, Chief. Like you were engaging here, and like you're just walking away.
Come on, Chief. Come on, Chief.
Great picture, Chief.
In the amendment, Why do they do
We're
that
out here
every single
today
time?
to ensure our
Man, it's all good until you start asking about, you know, the Constitution. Like, as soon as you start mentioning anything about the Constitution, they get missing. They don't want to ask the question. They just, oh, now we got to go. You know, come on. What's the big issue? If you don't know it, just say it. Make the good faith effort. Let's check this one out.
But that just says 3rd through 5th. Well, now.
So again, we're still on Foshin's channel, and now we're looking at security loses its mind and recruits the police to violate rights, gets absolutely owned instead. Go ahead and like this video. Let's go to play it.
I'm recording the sign because you told me the building was closed, but it says.
So are you like one of those auditors?
Well, I'm an independent journalist.
So. Yeah.
So is 1 and 2 are open to the public?
This is one.
Right. Okay. So what do I need to do?
What do you need to do?
I'm
asking. What do you need
all
to do?
I want to do. Yeah. All I want. Well, it's a public building,
Well,
so.
you're not one of those people. Okay, let me call the manager.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I'm
No,
not.
no.
I'm not-
just gonna call the manager.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
if you want to speak to someone.
Well, I don't want to speak to anybody. I just want to go where the public's allowed to go.
Simple.
And it sounds like they're allowed to
Pretty
go
simple.
on the 1st floor and the 2nd floor.
This is a county building. Why are you?
Well, it's a county building.
Yeah, why are you?
Because my tax dollars fund this building, right? And if the
Okay, I don't
people,
appreciate you recording me. without
but
my
you
permission.
work for the
Doesn't
public.
matter.
No, I don't.
You don't work for the public? You just told me this was a public building.
Let me call.
Oh, boy.
I don't know why you have to come here and bug me. I don't know why. And you're still.
I don't want to bug you. I don't even want to speak to you.
I was just,
Leave
this is ILC too. I have one of those people here, those auditors,
One of those people.
Look, man.
and they don't want to leave.
What's going on, man? How you doing? You never asked me to leave. You should use your words more carefully, sir.
Okay. Okay, I'll tell them that. You're welcome.
Tell me what.
You can stay here. You can do what you want. You can record all you want. You just can't go. Those are restricted
You
areas.
knew that already.
Employees only, those areas.
What are you trying to
Okay,
say?
so 1 and 2, I'm welcome to go to.
Those are restricted areas up there too.
Can you show me that sign? I'm not trying to cause you any grief, man, but this says notice, employees only, 3rd through 5th floor. What does that mean to you?
He don't know. He don't want to talk. His brain doesn't work.
Do what you want.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to do anything, but you just can't go through the building.
Okay, I just can't go from 3 to 5.
4 employees only.
I'm telling you.
3 through 5, correct?
They're all.
Oh, it's
All right.
like
The sign-
Could you just come over here and look
I
at
can
this
see the
sign?
sign. I don't need to go.
Okay, well, then help me understand. I'm not trying to cause any
You
issues.
understand why you here bugging me?
it's so.
I don't want to even speak to you. I want to go to the 1st and the 2nd floor because it sounds like they're open to the public.
No, there's signs everywhere.
Where?
Where do you want to look?
The 1st and the 2nd floor, sir.
Okay, there's.
Why are you trying to make this a
No, you're
confrontational?
making, no, I'm not. There's signs right there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go
There's
inside.
signs over there, which is the mailroom.
Okay. I'm not trying to go anywhere that's not
Aggravating
accessible
yourself.
and open to the
Where do you
public.
want to go?
Everywhere that's open to the
He
public.
Okay, you can walk down the hallway.
That's all I'm looking for,
That's all they
man.
told me to do. So
Okay, well,
I don't know
yeah,
what you
man, I'm not trying to cause trouble, and you shouldn't cast aspersions on
There's a
people.
sign right there. I'm not.
You are. You're telling me.
You can go down the hall. I'm not trying
Okay.
to cast aspersion on
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. For what? For clarifying.
You're trying to get me in trouble.
Oh my Lord.
How is he trying to get you in
I
trouble?
wish I was trying to get you in trouble, brother.
You don't have to.
I remember this. They did a
You
revisit.
believe this guy?
They did a revisit here. Him and J-Town Press, I think.
This is a public service.
Did you need me to sign in? To walk on the first and the second floor?
You can walk around the property.
Am I allowed on the second floor? Do you need me to sign in?
You were already trespassed, so.
Excuse me? You never even asked me to leave.
No, you were trespassed in the other building.
I never even went to the other building. This will be good.
Crazy, man.
A lot of people this year, I don't know why you think I forgot about you.
Yeah, I think that you're confused.
And you're recording me now.
Yeah, you're in public. Remember?
Oh no, this is
You're in public? Did you bump your head and forget?
J-Town just got there. I think it was like, he's so uncomfortable. Bro, just chill. Chill out, man. What are you? Why are you so shaky? Bro, he act like somebody is really, bro. Nothing's going on. Relax. That's what they go to tripping so much. Nothing is happening. Relax.
Yeah, so I'm security officer at 400 East South Street. I have.
His chest tight. He can't sit still. Nervous. Shoulders, ear, shoulders up to his ears, bro.
He's filming me right now.
Relax, man. Relax. Relax. Nobody is doing anything to you. Bro, he- Hold on, y'all. You know when you stand in the elevator and it's all super tense. This is the guy, like, relax, man. I'm the person in the elevator. When I feel that tension, I'm either gonna say something or I gotta make a joke or something. Like, relax. Y'all tripping. Why are you so uptight, man? I'm not gonna do anything to you. Nothing's gonna happen. Relax. Relax. Nothing's happening. Why are you so antsy? Why are you like, what is going on? You gotta relax.
Oh, like
Gotta relax.
brown shirt, a little and pants. He has a baseball cap.
Imagine him talking to a woman he like.
They're khaki, and it's a green shirt.
Imagine him talking to an attractive woman. Bro, you gotta relax, man. Breathe. Breathe.
Represents freedom.
Yes, any other people.
Bro, breathe. Breathe.
In his 40s.
No.
It's accurate.
Oh, man. That's crazy. You right, Karen?
No, I haven't seen
It's
any.
crazy and nothing is happening. Literally, nothing is happening.
Oh, no, he's just.
Poston
he's
is just
only-
standing there.
My last name is Patterson.
Oh, my goodness. Look, you didn't say your last name on camera. But they getting all your info.
It's 407-670-949.
So, this is tough, man. Tough.
All right, thank you.
We all get times where we feel like maybe uncomfortable, maybe a little nervous.
You need it?
Huh?
What do you just filming?
Yeah.
Like his neck.
They have the right to film in the area
Right.
that's not a closed office building, so they can just.
Oh,
He didn't
What was your name, sir?
Peter Miller.
Thank you very much, Peter. Am I good to go now? He just called the police on us.
Yeah, because this is the second time coming here and he won't leave.
And he won't leave.
So
Yeah,
I think I remember watching this one too.
This area.
I think we might watch
Well, I
it.
mean, the public areas.
I don't care. It's still funny.
I didn't need to be a smart guy. I'm just sometimes.
So, yeah, no, anywhere where it says like notice employees or.
Russ, you real. What's up,
Yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Peter, what?
They're doing
You
construction.
said Kevin?
My name?
Yeah.
Peter.
Oh, Peter. I was.
Peter, what department do you work for in case the police arrive and we need somebody that knows the law?
I'll be right.
I appreciate that sincerely. Thank you. Do I need to sign in?
Bro, look at this guy, man.
He reminds me of somebody. Were you are you an ad plays actor? There was someone on the TV show he reminds me of.
I think that's Peter Griffin.
That could be.
Man,
He does remind me of like the movie.
yo, what is his problem? This
Don't even
bag.
Not your shoelaces.
That guy was out of control.
jumping out his skin, man.
Anywhere through the public areas, it's just not where it says.
Look at him, still snitching.
Peter Miller, no, it wasn't there.
Dog, I want to you want to feel bad, but no, I don't feel bad. You tripping, bro. Nobody doing nothing to you. Nobody's doing nothing to you, man.
I guess there's. Yeah, now they're on the second floor. She's filming me right now.
Oh, damn, my cover's going on. I love getting it organic, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Education.
the manager said they can go anywhere in public.
Wow.
So.
I guess there's a policy against it. I guess law supersedes policy now.
The man already told you this. They cool. But he didn't even have to tell you that. They do that already.
In a public building, you can go anywhere.
Crazy.
Crazy. Mind blowing.
I live on the little dudes that wait for the police. So, we understand.
Exactly. Bro, if it's that big a deal, say
Here we got the public notices.
In public?
Crazy.
Public notices?
it amazes me how they need to change that trash. And then, the only floors that's open right now, the first and second, look like they're doing renovation on that with the taxpayers' dollars. Just to let you know, everything being done right now is based on taxpayers' dollars, and Potion and J-Town Press is covering. They seeing where are the tax dollars going, what's going on in this building, which we need to see. Look at that. You know, that doesn't look too safe.
This looks like a lot of construction going on up here.
Yep.
I think I would be safe to walk back in all these areas, but I don't think that I'm going to.
We'll see how they check the response time of a non-emergency.
Yeah.
They said a non-emergency, so we'll test it. Unless there's one in the area that might be that.
Well, they should arrive on bikes with their short shorts on.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what they think. People with cameras walking around being short.
No, we're just checking out the new building.
Being court.
Oh, you are okay? I wanted to see if you needed some help. We don't have our
No,
customer service right now,
no,
but I
no.
happen to be in the office.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
I love people
Yeah,
like her.
I'm Zuli.
Oh, as a
I
Oli?
love people.
No, Zuli.
Oh,
Zuli?
Yeah, I work for the procurement division.
Look,
Awesome.
she's so proud of what she do. This is how you
Anything new going
be
on
proud.
in the office? Anything, any secrets?
Oh, no.
Just remember, we're,
It's business as usual.
okay, well, we're free to press.
I like
so
it.
if you want any corruption, tell us.
Yeah, I mean, we
Any
have,
Good people, man.
we have our FBI and our
Really?
State Department that kind of help us navigate if something.
Right.
Well, we the people are actually their bosses, so, we can like really dig in there, we can make things happen. Yeah. There he is.
How are you today?
Good to see you.
What's the biggest thing that you've procured?
Oh, I mean, we do all sorts of roadways and we do buildings, construction, buy fire trucks. We procure everything required by the BCC.
There you go.
BCC?
Board of County Commissioners.
Okay.
It's the local government here.
Right on.
Government acronym talk.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I got to brush up apparently.
Well, I have a meeting. I have to
Yeah,
talk to
well, I
when
appreciate the
prepare.
hospitality. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, love the
Thank you for coming.
smiles.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Just watch around because it's a construction.
Thank you, Peter. Sincerely.
Make sure you tie your shoelaces.
Look at that, man.
He could have made a phone call and said, "Don't worry about it too."
Oops, ask him that question. That's a good question.
Or this guy.
They're both Peters, I think. Peter Miller, and I think this is Peter Patterson. Is it Patterson?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know what your name is?
Look
You
at
don't know?
still
You don't know
sweating.
your own name? What security company do you work for? Fidelity Security Agency. Could you give me some contact information for your direct supervisor?
Just look them up on the internet.
Oh.
So you're not going to
All
give
the
me.
contact information will be there.
You're not going to give me. What's your supervisor's name? That won't be on the internet.
Thanks. Oh, get me fired. That's nice. I like that. Thanks, man.
Well,
Look at
you
it.
know,
I appreciate it. I didn't
try
know-
to stomp on people's rights, and
No,
there's
but
going to be
how did I
consequences.
stump on the rights? I didn't-
Are you
I was-
joking? You just called the police and said, "I want this person trespassed."
Yeah,
What did I do?
You're not
First,
the
you never
victim.
asked me
You're
to
not
leave.
supposed to be here.
You're not a victim.
Are you confused?
Can you just,
Didn't the manager say that I was supposed to be here?
can you please, like, you don't bug me. Please don't bug me.
Don't bug
I'm
you.
bugging you.
I'm not
You're
bugging.
trying to have me arrested.
I'm not trying.
You didn't call the police to have me arrested?
No.
What do you think a trespass is?
Dog, they think calling the police on somebody is no big deal because they don't have to deal with it. Once they call the police and the police come, I'm not dealing with it from there. You trying to ruin somebody's life. You don't know how many charges they would try to put on Foshin after you call the police, made a false report, or whatever you did to get them there to come violate him for doing absolutely nothing wrong. And you're trying to get me in trouble, get me fired from my job. Well, you can always get another job, but you don't know what might happen to him if he gets arrested. For one, he may not make it to jail. They might kill him trying to, or they might break his neck, make him a quadriplegic. They just think calling police on somebody is no big deal. It's crazy. That's a big deal. That's a serious thing. That's when you call the police on somebody, that is a threat on their life.
What do you think that is?
Especially if you look like me.
So you don't think
Even
that,
this is a county building, but you're still not a trespass on it.
yeah,
What's
not
up,
if I don't
Ed?
break the law.
And I know
Appreciate-
you're not breaking the law.
Yeah, I know I'm not breaking the law too because I don't ever break the law.
He's ran out the swivel.
Two views. Cool.
Yeah.
It's the most nice area, huh?
Yeah.
So could I just have your supervisor's name?
Just go on the internet.
Okay.
G-Money.
But
You'd be
could you
surprised
just
at
give me your supervisor's name?
different
That
reaction.
way I can
Sir.
just make direct contact.
Can these people keep coming in here and they're independent journalists and they won't leave and they keep
How you doing? My name's
bugging
Felicia.
you.
I was
Yeah.
actually just looking to get his supervisor's information. I need to file a complaint against this gentleman.
And wait for the cops. He just called the cops on us, so.
Yeah, this is a public area, so that they can be here, but yeah, you guys should not be, hopefully harassing the folks that.
Yeah, no, I'm certainly not doing that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying,
You know what the most important rule is? Don't eat yellow snow.
yeah.
I know it's down in Florida, so I don't get much snow, but it's very important, you know, where I've
Yeah,
been
this
some
is
places, right?
public area. You guys
Yeah.
are welcome to be here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your name, sir?
Raphael.
Raphael, what do you do here?
I'm the IT director.
Oh, the IT director.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The computer guy.
The computer guy, like almost like Bill Nye, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome to be here. You know, if you're not disturbing the folks here, which
We're just
yes,
we're waiting for the police right now.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, this gentleman called the police on us.
Yeah.
Well, he has policy and procedures that he has to follow.
Oh yeah.
Is
So-
calling the police on peaceful journalists one of those things?
He's just doing his job.
Is that his job to call the police
Oh,
on journalists exercising their constitutional rights in a
No,
public
you can,
building?
like I said, you can be here. You can be here, and you're public. You're taxpayer. That's why
That's
we're here,
right.
right?
That's right.
We work for you guys. So,
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. That's I think that might go over some people's heads around here, but I appreciate that, Ralph.
No, you pay your taxes, right?
I do
You
pay
live,
my
you live in Orange
taxes.
County?
I live in America, so yeah. So I'm a
Okay, you live in America.
Do you guys take any federal funding?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, it looks like our bases are covered then.
Yeah. With Orange County takes advantages of federal grants that we can apply for.
So I guess it doesn't even matter if we're Orange
It
County
doesn't matter. I'm
residents.
just asking. I live in Orange County.
Yeah.
And actually, what's it called? The immunities clause, the Constitution. I forget what it's called, but it's basically that each
Exactly.
individual citizen of the United States enjoys
Can't just call the
from
police.
state to state, from municipality to municipality, to county to county. It's,
Yeah, serious.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We work for you guys. We work for
Yeah.
the citizens.
Thank
So,
you.
You're welcome to be here. Anything we can do for you guys?
No.
Any chance you have a card, file?
No, I don't have a card.
That's all right. I'll look
Thank
at
you,
it.
guys.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
What was it called? The or something impurity clause or
That's the second person that done
I
told
can't think
that
of it
done
right
told
now.
me. Now he biting his
Having
finger there.
total brain fart.
Tapping
Sure.
his-
So,
tapping his leg.
did I get that supervisor's
Control
name?
yourself, man. Control yourself.
How is the website going to tell me your supervisor's name?
Just go to the website and her name will be right there.
Your supervisor's name? So you can't tell me?
No.
No? Because you don't want to get in trouble?
You gotta stop harassing me. Yes, I don't want to get in trouble, but you gotta stop harassing me. I'm asking.
Why would you get in
Please
trouble if you
stop
didn't do nothing
harassing
wrong?
I can't ask questions.
But I want to, please stop harassing me. I'm asking you nicely.
Do you know what the definition of harassment is?
He's not harassing you, bro. He's just talking to you.
I'm
Chill
just gonna
out.
wait for the police here.
Chill out, bro. He just act like he's so bothered. It's just nobody did nothing to you, man. It's amazing to me how people would act.
All these government buildings have this set on like 68 or 70.
Why you come to my face filming me after they walk up to you?
See all that construction, the open.
Get
open
that
air
camera out of my
rooms
face
upstairs.
after they after they came all the way up to the camera.
Temperature is not what it's set.
With the Roy here. Oh. This guy is hilarious, man. So he got to drink with 2 minutes. Like, drop the cup, man. Yeah, man.
Any
You
chance
got
you
the
have a piece
easiest
of
job
scrap
in the
paper?
world, man. You just sit there. Right, Karen? Like these people make me nervous. Like, bro, you need to relax. You're making me nervous.
I appreciate that, Peter.
I don't like that feeling, man. You can't trust people like that. Well, I don't trust people like that. You know, I can understand. I understand that shyness or this behavior from women, but not a full-grown man. Like, no, bro, no. Like, it's the exact opposite. This is what's funny. This is how a girl that likes you. This is how she acts when you're talking to her. Oh man. You know, she's nervous, she's shy, which is cute and it's understandable when as a woman, but as a man, like bro, this is not it. This is not it, man. This is not it. Imagine him trying to come talk to you to get your number or something with that type of energy. Come on, man. Come on. You gonna make people get you.
No, he didn't give it to me. I just didn't want to forget it. I didn't want to get the correct spelling and name.
Come on, that juice. He on the juice, but he's not hitting the gym.
Help slip, trips, falls.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
It's taking a while for the old 22 minutes. Huh?
Bro, he acts like a shy woman, man. Chill out, relax, bro. Relax. Exactly. You can't trust that, man.
Peter, can you tell me if the Board of Commissioners meetings, do they occur in this building?
It should be no reason you that nervous.
But I don't think it's today. I'm not sure the exact date.
It's crazy. And hold on, y'all. It's one thing. Okay, you're nervous at the start, but look how long they've been here now. You didn't settle in yet. Like, okay, sometimes I might go into a situation or something, and I'm nervous at first, and I'm feeling the nerves and all that. But eventually, you start settling into, that environment or what's going on, and you become calm and relaxed. He's never getting to that point, which is very weird.
All right.
Exactly. Once you prove that you know that, they were like, you have to wonder what was that, what they actually did was. But he's still nervous. Folks is not doing that. Look how far folks is away from it. Bro. This is
like how they do like the subjective landfill recycling. Like they're supposed to make you feel bad.
I've seen one where the containers, it's one container, and they have the
You're right.
separator.
Give me loud noise, right?
But you lift up this.
He is gonna jump out
and
of his
it's all the same container.
That's funny. It's clearly it's two separate, but it's just funny. Like they're trying to guilt you. Landfill, or what I mean? Like, why don't you just throw it in an incinerator? Wouldn't that make more sense?
God, this is crazy.
But I guess Orlando, like the area, seems to me like they're more climate
Conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they seem to be more. What's the right word? Cause driven.
Yes.
I noticed a lot of that from City Hall.
Yes. Feelings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's not necessarily we don't want to respect rights.
Yes.
But we want to make sure that this group's feels inclusive.
The reason I can't deal with people like this because I've been in real situations to where you really need to be nervous.
It's a shame.
It was.
She's still employed.
I was like this.
Situation where you need to be nervous or, bro, nothing's happening.
I was on the lookout. Is that the emergency button up there?
Man, I've had guns pulled on me. I've had been situations where we're about to fight a lot of people. all type of stuff. Like
Building and
this,
There we go.
Sayer.
this.
So how
right
much
here,
is that? Is that 26 minutes?
Yeah. So Officer
This is the
Sayer.
least of your worries.
His body cam.
He's not very nice.
Oh, is he?
Least of your
Man,
worries.
kinda went, huh?
But you can tell he's never been
That was
through
quick.
anything in his life.
It wasn't bad. I don't think.
26 minutes.
Imagine if he had to fight somebody.
I see his body cam running. He hit his too.
Crazy. You can't be like this trying to protect the family. What if you're what if you who would want their dad acting like that, man? Dad, come on, man. How you gonna protect the family, man?
How you doing? Good. Could I get your name and your badge number, sir?
Yeah, Stuart 34924.
I appreciate that, sir.
Yes, sir.
What law are you guys here to enforce?
It's call for service.
Hey, Sayer, you remember me?
Imagine you find out.
How you doing today? I appreciate you
Oh,
respecting my rights the other day.
Get out of here.
What's your name, sir?
Sayer,
Sayer.
30498.
Thank you.
Mm.
You know, sweating on the bikes and stuff. You like the bikes sweating in the car?
Chill, man. Relax, bro.
Get some breeze in your hair.
Yeah, not too bad.
So we're all set here?
Better on cooler days. Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate
God bless.
that.
Have a good day.
Didn't really work out for you, did it?
Look how they wasted it. Wasted resources right there, man.
We'll have a discussion with your supervisor, and we'll see if we can get you trained up. All right, training's important.
As long as you don't get me fired.
Well,
That's not up to us.
yeah, I hope you don't get fired.
You guys have to come to this today.
This is a public building, sir. It seems like you're still confused about that. Well, then what are you talking about?
If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. I get fired.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get you fired, but I will not have somebody try to violate my constitutional rights. You attempted to. It looks like every other person in this building wanted to respect my rights except for you. Even the two officers wanted to respect my rights.
When you first came in, I told you you can go anywhere you want. Is that where it says employees only?
And then when I came back in, what did you say? You said, I'm gonna call the police, you're trespassing, when you never asked me to leave.
Only because the officer over there.
No, don't try to explain it now. No.
So I'm gonna go over there because I actually never went into that building. How you doing, sir? So, Peter, I sincerely hope that you don't get fired. But I hope it's my fault that you're gonna get fired. That's rich.
I'll kill you. Have a good day.
You try to blame him on that, man. It is his
More
fault.
importantly, I hope that we get trained. Have a good day, Peter.
You take care.
Respect people's rights, Peter.
He tries to say it's folks' fault if he get fired. No, it's your fault.
What was your name, sir? What was that?
Alan.
Alan? Thank you.
Though.
You guys just hanging out? All right, cool.
Get a little bit of water.
Yeah,
hydrate.
yeah.
That's a very
It's on. Done 19 miles today, so
Wow. You have a pedometer, so to speak, on there?
Apple Watch.
That works.
So you just have the workout set for all day, or just when you start moving?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, in the morning.
What's the most you've ever done in a day?
25.
Okay. What's the furthest public building that you ride to? I'll see if you can get your legs moving today.
Are you gonna go over there? No, we're downtown, so yeah.
It's like a square mile, so not a whole lot.
Well,
It's
that's
just when
pretty
you go
good
back
for a
and
square
forth,
mile.
exactly.
17 miles. That's a ridiculous amount of movement.
Yeah. It's busy.
But that's actually a quick response time. I was actually quite impressed. 26 minutes, and here y'all are, especially on bikes. It's even more impressive.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's 26, yeah.
Sometimes it's delayed to get to us.
Actually, it was a little less than that because, I don't know exactly what time. It might have been a couple minutes off,
Yeah.
shaved off there by the time.
What was the call?
Disturbance.
He may be.
People talking to them, recording.
Probably not aware of what we can't do.
Right on.
Awesome.
So if one of the people came up to you and asked you guys a question and you didn't know the answer to it, but by all rights it was something that you should know the answer to, would you make a good faith effort to find out the answer to that question?
This is the make or break question.
You probably would. The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
I love the videos on YouTube.
Appreciate that, sir.
Okay.
I love your videos.
You see me?
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
She's better than me.
I'm lying.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, thank you.
So I would call that a little evasion, even though a compliment was included in there, which I do appreciate.
Well,
So I'll just leave it at this. Will you guys make that good faith effort?
we will do our best.
You'll do your best.
If you did it,
If you didn't,
to be fair, you say I didn't.
that is true.
Do you
but
know any of them? The
You
first, huh?
guys asked me, right?
Yeah, First Amendment. There's 5.
That's some nice bites, man.
yeah,
That's
No,
a
no,
nice
no, the
bite.
5 basic freedoms are the what's the word?
Aside from that, any of these questions, you guys need anything else from
No,
us?
no,
No, no.
Y'all be safe out there.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
no, thank you. You guys be
Guys have a
safe.
great
All right?
day.
You as well.
They need
We're out here
to
today
teach, though.
to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna keep this this Foshan marathon going. I remember Silent Bob. We're not gonna watch that one though. Yeah. Where is this? Probably ignores the law. I remember that one. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with it.
Well, and the other thing about the recording too, and whatnot, I'll explain to you. I'm sure you guys know, but if you're in a public setting, like this is technically like a public setting, you can video record if you want to. You can't.
My supervisor,
I know.
and she said, anyone is in a building, and it might be a public building, but once we lease a part of a building, it is considered a federal building. So this
Right.
is considered a part. This is federal.
Okay.
Right, but it's still open to the public though.
Exactly.
Saying, but still, it's open to the public.
They don't know what federal means. Federal doesn't mean private. They think federal translates to private.
This is a public service.
Y'all remember? Hold on. Y'all remember when we had what was that in Aventura, when we had the condescending front desk girl who kept saying this is federal. Do you know what federal means? Is it kindergarten 101? Y'all remember her? Well, she thinks that federal means that somehow that makes it private, that we can't be in there, or we can't record in there. I don't know where they got this idea that federal. Because it's the sound. Federal sounds like oh, it's federal. It's a big deal. That's public. Oh, you're on federal property.
How's it going, buddy?
One thing about federal property is that you don't want to commit a crime on federal property because it's going to be serious, but you just being on federal property is not an issue.
Hi,
Did you
you
call?
here for us? Yeah. I have FEMA security on.
Are they gone?
No,
They're
he
still here?
refuses to leave.
Okay.
He refuses to leave. I'm speaking with FEMA security.
Do you guys want him trespass?
Yeah, we want him out of
Listening
here.
already,
That's
man.
it.
You should listen.
Because he has no reason to be there.
Okay.
Y'all hear him soliciting the truck and nothing happened? You don't even know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
How's it going?
Pardon?
But we can let you here.
Yeah, where's the guy? And he said he has no reason to be here.
Oh, we want to verify his name.
Oh, well, that's up to you guys.
No, well, no,
Told him
no.
specifically to leave, but he's trying to be seen.
What's wrong?
It's him right here.
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
I came here to get some names so I could file a complaint. I was here yesterday and I was treated terribly. My constitutional rights were trampled on and I was pushed out of the door. I think it was Officer Randolph came yesterday. And then later I went to DPD to file a complaint. I spoke
File a
with
complaint on who?
Randolph.
The officer.
I like that shirt.
And so I came to, I came there and spoke to Lieutenant Warden. It's Warden Walden. And he told me that I'm audio recording. Yes. That's the third time I've said it though.
Talk to me.
Yeah, okay. So I came back in here today to get the names of some people that treated me poorly so I can file complaints. I spoke with FEMA misconduct this morning. I spoke with Raul. He told me to come back in and that they were supposed to give me their names.
Okay.
So that's what I'm here for. I'm here for her name, his name, and his name. Yeah, his name. And I have a constitutional right to redress my grievances with my government.
No, that's not, you're absolutely, you're right.
So that's what I'm here for. I need names.
So I can't assist you with that, unfortunately.
I understand that.
However, do you guys want this gentleman trespass from here?
Yes, I have,
This is public property.
No, it's
Right.
not.
It's their private property.
This is public property.
No, it's not.
But it's still that. But
who owns it?
they can have you. They can have you trespass her.
For breaking the law.
No,
Excuse
no,
me,
no. Yeah.
I have our security officer on the phone, and we would like to file a report for him trespassing on federal property, because this is on federal property.
He's not
Other
trespassing,
officers on the phone, we would like him.
and it doesn't matter.
I'd appreciate you just calling Walden or Walden.
Yeah, what?
Walden.
None that's going to change the fact that they want you trespass.
Well, maybe he can clarify trespassing from public property, the difference between public and private.
but
This is
they-
open to the public.
Right. But the thing is, if they want you trespass, they can have you trespass.
Yeah, so on public property,
Well, what I'm saying is, if you're not here, like obviously,
I'm here for business.
I know you're here for business, but however,
Doesn't matter.
whatever you're
How
here
can
for,
I file my
obviously,
complaint?
you have to do it online, unfortunately.
I can't do it without names. How can I file? Look at all the people in here. How can I file a complaint if I don't have names?
I can, like I said, I can't.
But
assist
you
you
can
with that.
understand that, right?
No, I understand. I understand your first reason where you're coming from. However, unfortunately, I can't assist you with that. But they
What
want
are
you
you
to
here
trespass. They want you gone.
No.
Okay, they want me to leave public property without breaking the law, and you're willing to give up your qualified immunity to enforce that.
Okay, so we're gonna go this route.
We're going that route.
Okay, you're obviously looking for a lawsuit or whatever.
No, I'm just here for names. I don't want a lawsuit. I want to file a complaint because people treated me poorly.
I understand that, but I can't force them to give you.
But you're forcing me to leave public
If
property.
they want you trespass, you trespass.
Yeah, but do you understand the difference between public and private
But that's like
property?
if you go to Wawa,
Wawa is private property.
If they want you trespass, they want you trespass.
So if I went to DPD,
we can trespass you from there.
From the public
Yes.
library?
Are you here getting FEMA assistance?
Yes, I'm here to get some names. I need to file some complaints.
Okay, were you here yesterday to get assistance?
Yes, I was here
From
to,
FEMA?
yes, I was here on business.
Okay, you said you spoke with a Raul? You have that
Raul,
name?
I have his number. It's right there.
Okay, there's no name there.
Well, it's because I called and spoke to him.
Okay, phone number 823-835-5677.
So like the First Amendment type stuff, basically.
Okay.
official business.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to record, that's fine. You can record and stuff
You can
outside.
record and
It's fine.
stuff. Yeah, it's fine. You're the officer, right? It's fine.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
So the rules here,
Close the door.
they say otherwise, but you don't want to read the rules.
It's literally in the CFR, man.
Did somebody help him yesterday? Was he applying for some assistance?
Nobody helped me. No,
Okay.
nobody helped me. Nobody wanted to help
So
me.
what is it you're trying to apply for?
Right now, I'm here to collect names.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
But this is to apply for FEMA help.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. so
But
are
that
you-
isn't
were
my
you
business here. But that isn't my business here today. I didn't bring any of my information with me. This is my business today.
Oh, that is crazy.
I understand
All of
to
this.
my superiors, they said he's not.
See, I mean, why? What is the issue with giving me the names so I can file a complaint?
I don't know why they want
What's-
you the names.
What's the
I
issue with
can't.
giving me your name so I can file a complaint? If the complaint isn't valid, then what's the issue? If I'm making,
Well, let me ask you something. What's your name? Because I'm gonna file a complaint against you.
Okay,
because
my
you
name is-
recorded-
again.
You recorded me without my permission.
again, you're in public, but my name is Foshi, and I told you that 3 times.
No, you didn't.
Hey, you want to call us all like this?
I appreciate that, officers. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
Foreman.
Foreman. Do you have a badge number?
90183.
90183.
Yep.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Wayne can attest to me being calm. The security guard
Yeah,
out
no,
front,
like I
he can
said,
attest to the same thing.
I'm not saying you're not calm. Like I said, I can't force these ladies and gentlemen to give you the name. Unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, and I
force them to
understand
do any of
that. I understand that. But you shouldn't be able to enforce their wishes to have me removed from the property when it's public property.
So okay, so like I said, so would you consider the hospital? So we can trespass people from a
Why
hospital.
do they keep bringing
Trespass people from our police department.
But you, no,
if
not the police department.
if you're not there for official business, if you're there just like trying to hang out around the building, you can be trespassed. But if you're there for
I'm
official,
here for official business,
but if you're
just
there-
like I would be at the DPD.
right, yeah, right. But I'm saying, what you know what I'm saying? If you're just there
Yeah, I
like
understand.
loitering or whatnot, you can be trespassed.
No,
But if you come there for official business,
Yeah,
then obviously,
I think that, I don't know that I agree, but I can at least see your side. If I wasn't here for business, they could ask me to leave. I don't think that that'd be lawful.
Like I said,
I can at least
like
appreciate.
I said, I don't know why they're not giving you names. I don't know. I can't tell you why they're not giving you names.
Because they're not professional. Because they're not professional.
But like I said, I can't.
See, I went home and I.
profession to record someone without their permission?
Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. You know, I read the ethical standards for conduct. I went home and I read the personal standards of conduct, both FEMA directives, talking about how they should treat members of the public. These people are very confused about what their role is in government. They think that they're at the top of the hierarchy. The people are at the top. You're down here. You're the lowest rung.
Really?
Yeah, you're the lowest rung. You work for us.
Don't engage into that tag.
You know, that sounds,
I'm an antagonist.
the way you might have
If you
said
just gave me your
that
names, I'd be gone.
sounded,
You're not giving me names.
you might not like to hear it, but he's correct.
Cool. Cool. See, how can I file a complaint?
Like I said, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't force it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm saying. I'm just asking you to appreciate.
Yeah,
my
no.
side.
I get your concerns and whatnot.
Yes, I'm recording everything. Absolutely. It's very important that I record everything because you lied. You lied to the officer yesterday. She said these rules didn't exist, that they weren't in here. I'm aware. Wayne, you'll be able to check out later. A little difficult to hear, but it's when I'm on that side of the door. But you can hear the audio clear as day. We're telling the officer that this doesn't exist.
Hey, they come. Yeah. All right. Well, supervisor coming because obviously it's
I appreciate you
delicate
not
situation.
just yanking me out of the.
But and the other thing about the recording too, and whatnot, I'll explain to you. I'm sure you guys know, but if you're in a public setting, like this is technically like a public setting, you can video record if you want to. You can't.
Excuse me, I'm on the phone with my supervisor.
I know.
And she said, FEMA is in a building, and it might be a public building, but once we lease a part of a building, it is considered a federal building. So this is considered.
They just be making up stuff.
Right, but it's still open to the public though.
He's saying, but still it's open to the public.
Yeah.
We'll just wait for
It's a federal. That makes this federal. So what?
That was beautiful. Thank you.
We're crazy.
Who comes 11 as well?
Is he level-headed?
That's the one who answered up. I explained a little bit, so.
Who's 11?
The supervisor.
What's his name?
Sergeant Ransom.
Oh, geez, he's got a scary name.
He's been here for over 30 years.
So he's pretty level-headed.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I mean, I'd be gone. I would have been gone. How long have I been here? I've been here for 40 minutes. I would have been gone 38 minutes ago if you guys just would have given me your names.
That's true, man. These audits or
Tell your manager I want to file a complaint against you.
They would be less than
So that I can try and understand, you came in here yesterday
Yeah.
most of them.
to,
Understand the services that they provide to the public.
okay.
You know, this is a government agency that's supposed to help the public. We've had 2 hurricanes that just came through here, so there's people in need.
Yeah.
So people might not know about this, right?
Okay.
So it's important that we get information out about it. So FEMA's website isn't the only source of news in the nation, right?
Okay.
So that's what I was here for, to gather information. That was it.
Okay, so you're to gather information about FEMA being here to
About
distribute it.
the program that they're
Okay.
operating right here. I can't speak any more to it because they were rude as shit and they didn't, want to help. So, I tried
In
to.
essence, you're a First Amendment order.
What's that? Well, I'm a journalist. That's.
They try to make it, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. I didn't say none of that. Y'all decide to call me all these names. I'm just exercising my rights. Can I just be a person exercising their rights? Why I got to be labeled as this, this. Just exercising my rights. That's why when they say stuff, I just say I'm a citizen off the street. Like, that's it. I think that would be a good citizen off the street.
Division Supervisor. How's it going? Hey, down. Hi, how are you, sir?
Well, Scott, I'd like to be gone.
Then you are free to leave.
Yeah. So I need to file a complaint against a few of the employees here. In order to file a complaint, I need names. I need their names. I need this gentleman's name, this lady's name, and that gentleman's name. I have a right. I spoke to Raul this morning about how to file a complaint. He said that I needed to come back in here and get names. That's what I'm in here doing. I read the standards of conduct. I read.
But how about your standards of conduct, sir?
Yeah, what about?
You're interfering with the operation here. We're here, just hear me out, sir, please. We're here trying to help people that have had their world turned upside down due to this disaster. And you're coming in here and you're effectively impeding our operation. We cannot have that. You're trespassing on federal property. Because once we occupy this building, this is now federal property.
Okay.
All right, that's why you're not allowed to record in here. This is why you're not allowed to carry firearms in here. It's because this is now federal property. I understand Florida has the sunshine.
This is another thing that is so aggravating. This guy is saying all this stuff. Oh, now it's federal property. This is why you can't, when it's actually the opposite. The fact that it's federal is why he can do what he's doing. And there are federal regulations that back up what Foshin is doing. And the fact that he works here and is trying to talk to Foshin as if he knows what he's talking about when he's really talking out of, it's so frustrating listening to this, man, because he's just saying anything he doesn't know. What he's talking about doesn't know anything about what federal it means. He doesn't even know what federal means. He just knows it's federal. He thinks federal, okay, you can't, oh, because it's federal, this, and this. No.
By law. All right. Listen, I did some journalism back at home. All right. I was freelance. I understand the First Amendment right. Okay.
So if you understand that,
freedom of press. Okay. All right. I understand.
So if you understand that, why are you talking to Fulton right now? Why are you talking to him right now? If you know all this, why are you talking to him right now? Telling him BS. You know about journalism. You were a freelance journalist. Why are you talking to another freelance journalist trying to tell him? It's crazy, man.
And that totally. All right, but I can't have you come in here and disrupt my operation. Man.
Not disrupt.
Come on, Army. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, when I hear, you know, I've seen Scott Kieran.
Scott,
I've seen your YouTube channel. I understand what you're doing. You know, it's First Amendment. I freely support that. You know, but there are times and places for it, bro. And this isn't it. We're here trying to help these to survive this disaster.
So I'm a local. Okay, I was impacted.
Right, then you have every right to come in here and seek.
I understand.
FEMA assistance. That's
So
what we're here for,
I let you
brother.
speak with the expectation that I would be able to speak after you spoke.
Yes.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned recording, and you mentioned the First Amendment, and that we all have freedom of press rights, right?
Yep.
We all have. Okay, so the rules here on the wall. They expressly give us the permission. Make sure I'm pointing to the right thing. Give me a break, lady. So so photographs for news.
Right, so you
and then subsections.
you need previous authorization to do it.
Well, it doesn't say that. This doesn't say that. This says otherwise. This says that building entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums for news purposes may be recorded.
Look, she's recording.
I mean,
You need, for a federal facility, you need previous.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Because
But that's not what that says.
Right, we've had
recording now.
We've had news agencies come in here.
Yeah,
and it all goes through our media relations.
That's great.
You know, if you want to do something for you know.
So she's taking a picture. She's taking a picture, and I know for a fact that that's against your rules. Could I have her name so I can file a complaint?
That is. But
could I have her name so I could file a
let me
complaint?
finish. I let you talk, all right, my friend? All right, listen. All right, if you want a statement or anything like that, I could have our PIO come down and you speak whatever you want. But otherwise, you can't just come barging in here and creating a disruption.
I never created a disruption. You're accusing me of doing something I didn't know.
Now, let's see, we have this man here, you have me here that is, you tie me up for doing things.
So my
that I have to
presence,
get done.
my
Yes,
presence,
because you're coming
have
in
they
here
given me their
and
names?
disrupting the operation.
So how can I file a complaint if I don't have names? Just let's be rational.
Hey,
How can I file a complaint?
quick question. What is the issue with him getting names? That's the whole issue.
I don't have an issue with it.
Yes.
Raul says otherwise. So I took the avenue that I was supposed to take.
Who's Raul.
Raul works for the FEMA misconduct.
Oh, okay, he's probably in headquarters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is.
But he told me I needed to come here to get the names in order to file the complaint. That's what I'm here to do. I would have been gone 38 minutes ago. I wouldn't have been causing a disturbance because I wouldn't be here if these people would just give me their names. They treated me like garbage yesterday. It's not okay. If you guys,
like
they did.
You came in here doing something illegal.
No. Again,
not
I
illegal.
did something completely
illegal.
lawful.
What does it say here?
Even if it,
what CFR is it citing?
Did you look it up?
Yeah, it's that right there, the one I pointed out. I'm not here for confrontation. I'm here for names.
It seems like you want power.
Well, I don't know how to.
Officer Foreman, I'm not giving him my name, and I'm not required to give him my name.
Oh no, I'm not saying you are, but it'll make the situation easier. That's what the whole issue is about, I guess.
Can you identify?
But you don't have to.
I'm not going to divulge the names if I feel.
So how can I file a complaint?
We just give them the DRC identifier. It's DRC 10 in Daytona Beach, and they can figure out exactly who is staffed here.
And how do we determine of all these people, how are we determining who I'm filing a complaint against?
Run away.
I don't understand why.
Very simple. You call that number.
I already called. You realize that, right?
See, now you're interrupting me. All right, listen to what I have to tell you. All right, you call that number, tell them I have problems with the staff at DRC 10. Then they will contact one of us, and we will be able to
lie.
Come to the bottom of it.
I already did that. Raul, he told me to come back here and get the names. That's what I'm here for. You're telling me to do something that I already did. Okay? That's it. I mean, I need to file a complaint. If FEMA decides that my complaint isn't worthy of its merit, well, then that's up to FEMA. But I have a right, I have a constitutional right to redress my grievances with my government. And in order to redress my grievances, I need the names of the people that violated me. That's what I need. So I don't understand what the issue is. You're saying I'm in here causing a disturbance, but I would have already been done. I just need to file a complaint. That's that simple. I don't understand. Is what I'm saying making sense?
I mean, you're free to file a complaint. Anybody's free to file a complaint.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I'm not going to mediate this complaint because I know what you did yesterday too, and you were told not to, and you did anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
you know.
Yes.
You know.
I know what you came in here and did yesterday.
Did you see?
I didn't see it.
So you've got their side. You realize there's two sides, right?
Yes, there is two sides.
So I you know, okay, you got their side. Great. I should still be able to file a complaint, and I need their names to do it. That's all it is. I just need their names to file a complaint.
You're not going for the BS?
Okay, so we're at an impasse. What can I do?
Just tell Raul that they refuse to give you their names. That's the only thing I can tell you.
But yeah, but you could easily. You're in charge. You're the supervisor.
Not for this facility. I work within the county. So anything that goes on in the county,
he's nobody.
I'm made aware.
Okay.
That tells you absolutely nothing.
Anybody's supervisor here.
Who are you?
No, they do not directly fall underneath me.
Okay.
I deal with the operations within the county.
What is your
This
position?
is part of my, my responsibilities to maintain this place open, and
Crazy.
Yesterday you came in, you pushed it to the limit.
That's the first. I could have pushed it a lot further.
Yeah, then you would have been dragged out of here in handcuffs.
Well,
is it really? Is this
my constitutional rights are worth it? Yes.
I'm pro-constitution, man. I understand that, but come on. You got to be able to. We're here helping disaster victims. People that have their listen. Right now, it is yes, but it's we're late in the disaster. But yesterday, you were blocking the door when
that never happened, and there's video evidence to prove it.
All right, that's what I was reported out.
Okay. So that's why there's two sides. There's two sides, right?
That's why I'm.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is that
right?
There's two sides, and my side, and coming from the person that was actually blocking the door. That's funny. That's rich.
I was blocking the door.
Yeah, there's video evidence. Yeah, it's posted for you to see. You can see it. It's there for you.
You come in here to create a disturbance.
Okay,
Right?
so are you opinionating?
I'm not opinionating.
Then don't say that. Why are you telling me what I was here for? That is not what I was here for.
Dude, that's your MO, man.
That's my MO.
That's
Do
your
you
MO.
know me?
I don't know. You have
Then
some
how do you-
YouTube videos, bro.
If you've seen my YouTube videos, then you would know that that's not true.
You're a nice guy with people.
Yeah, because I give what I get.
Right. Well, I'm trying to be nice to you, man.
I'm not nice to you.
Okay. I give what I get. I just have an issue. I have a job to do here, man. These people have a job to do here. Yes, it is quiet because we're very late into the disaster. This place was a happening disaster recovery center. We had hundreds of people a day. We're very late into the disaster, but by creating this disturbance, anyone else that comes in,
saying that.
My presence alone cannot create disturbance.
Well, if you sit there and just sitting there, yes, you aren't.
Well, I'm standing here because we're having a conversation.
But you come in here and you come up to
What did I come here for?
come into the place to get names.
To get names. So that's not creating disturbance. That's what I was told to do.
We tell you we're
by
not giving you
FEMA.
our names.
That's what?
We told you we're
And
not
they're
giving you our
not,
names.
they're not entitled to give you their names.
Well, I'm entitled to have the conversation, right?
Yes, and conversation's not over. They're not going to give names. I'd ask you to please exit the
Okay, well then I need to understand how I can file a complaint and hold these people.
Call back that number and tell them that the people at the DSC, you know, your complaint about the people at the DRC say they refuse to give you your numbers.
This is DSC 10?
DRC, Disaster Recovery Center 10. Call them and tell them the DRC personnel refused to give me their names. Scott Kiernan, I'm the division supervisor.
Just call your last name.
Kiernan. All right, so just tell them, listen, they refuse to give me the names. And then
So you're just because they'll probably just stop. Well, they'll probably reach out to you just so you know when they reach out to you. That's this gentleman here. It's this gentleman here. It's that lady back there sitting down. Those are the people that I want to identify. So when they contact you, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, so it will come to our branch and then it will work its way back down to their direct supervision. I'm not in direct supervision of them. I just coordinate everything within the county. Yes, so probably contact me. Right? You know.
Right.
I mean, you know.
You think I'm here to cause trouble and I'm not. He thinks I'm here to cause trouble and he's opinionated. I mean, I'm here for names.
Now you're putting that words in my mouth.
You already said it.
You know.
So, okay.
I mean, you know, I understand, you know, what your First Amendment and constitutional, that's great. You know, I respect that. I respect that a lot. But, you know, there's certain times where you can do things and you can't do things.
Well, I didn't show up here 2 months ago.
Right.
When you guys were busy.
Yeah, a lot of things here is also privacy.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Give these people
Listen,
privacy. They just had the worst day of their life, man. You know.
You said you've seen my channel.
Yes.
I've never put anybody's personal information anywhere.
I understand it.
I've never invaded somebody's privacy ever. I've never done.
It's just like the same thing where I don't know if it's here, but you have the HIPAA.
Yeah, but HIPAA applies to you. It doesn't apply to me. It applies to the record custodian. It doesn't apply to you. You guys are. If I came in here and I captured information, that's a HIPAA violation for you, not for me.
No,
It's your obligation to keep that secret, not mine.
Right, but that's why we do not allow videotaping or anything like that.
But for news purposes, you do.
Yes, but it has to be.
It doesn't say that.
It has to be approved
It
through our
doesn't
media
say that.
relations.
It doesn't say that. I'm just saying.
You know, if you wanted to have an interview with someone, we get in touch with our media relations and we can arrange that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I reached out to you.
All right, good. You know, we could arrange that. We could have the PIO here for this disaster and you can give me a statement.
Do you have a PIO? Do you know the PIO's name?
Yes, I don't have his number on me. Oh, crap. What the? Just give me a minute, 'cause I gotta see.
Y'all don't know, man, how uncomfortable these situations are, but we have to go through it. Believe me, Potion is not comfortable right now. He's frustrated, aggravated, mentally being drained. All types of stuff is going on with Potion right now. And he's able to hold it together and, you know, manage through the situation. But it's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. I know he's upset. He can't believe.
Sorry that you had to come out
He
here.
can't believe
I
what's
certainly
going on
don't
right
mean for all the resources to be here for something as benign as this.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All they had to do was give up the names. If they didn't do nothing wrong, then it shouldn't be no issue to give up anything. Think about if you're working somewhere and a customer say, "Oh, I'm gonna file a complaint on you," no, and you know you didn't do anything wrong. Hey, well, my name is such and such. Hey, I would go get the manager myself. I've done that before. I even suggested you talk to the manager. If you got an issue, well, I go talk to the manager. Yeah, Claudette, man. I'm telling you, this is not easy to deal with. Look at this. Look how folks is being treated when he didn't do nothing. He's there to get some names. Give him the name so he can go. I don't even see him recording right now. I don't know if he put down his.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, folks is not even there recording right now. That's crazy. He's not even recording right now. Vengeance, unfortunately, there's a large group of dedicated people who are actively trying to destroy the people altogether. The Republican Party are the real enemies of the people. I don't know about that, Vengeance. I think, I don't think that. I'm not going to get into political views, but what I know is that the Democratic panders were less fortunate, and they like to give away a lot of free stuff to take away a lot of stuff. Yeah. I have my thoughts on both parties, and neither one is a 100% hero. So. Yeah, Democrats are the ones giving people stuff like free health care and livable wage and all that stuff. They're also the ones trying to take away the choice of what we want to introduce at a young age in schools.
504
they give, but they take a lot more than they give. Like I said, they pander to poor people. Really, if you already had health care, or you're able to pay for your education, you got a good job already.
I encourage you to, I'm editing now, so it's not probably not an issue, but I encourage you to watch the actual video.
Right.
All right, I will, man. Yeah, because I wasn't here doing what everyone's accusing me of doing.
You gotta understand you can't be guilty. It's a federal facility. The law says otherwise. I understand.
Want to do nothing but full power. Same thing for the other party. What do you mean?
Just have to have some discretion, bro.
And I do. You said you've seen my channel. You said you've seen my channel. I do have discretion.
Yeah. Here's Georgianne. She said this is federal property, so he's
Hello.
He's not trespassing. He's not trespassing.
Yes, we
do. That guy's the supervisor. He's doing a piss poor job.
Right, you're leaving it right?
Yes. Working right. Exactly. You got the man just standing here. great work of tax dollars. He's just standing there. What are you standing there for?
He's leaving. Yes.
That's her boss? Maybe I can just announce him.
All right, call me on my phone.
Mom, you gave me my avenue and I appreciate that.
You're welcome. All right, listen, man. Don't come back here yet. All right? Because if you come back here and create a disturbance again, you're gonna get arrested. All right? So just do yourself a favor. It's not worth it. Just know it's worth it. My constitutional rights are worth it. My constitutional rights are worth it. I'm being trespassed for what reason? You can be, because you're now a felon. But do you have any business in this building? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have any business in this room. You're not here. You're not a disaster survivor. All right. I'm being nice.
I'm local.
I understand.
But you don't know anything about me.
Do you have a?
I do. I have FEMA. I have.
Look how respectful Fosun was. Even shook this guy's hand. Right after he shook his hand, he went back into tyrant mode. Hey, listen here. You better not come back here. You better not come back here. If you come back here causing disturbance again, like they love throwing it, oh, you're causing disturbance. Because no, if somebody else is disturbed because of their own mental chaos that they dealing with, that's on them. That's not my fault.
Confirmation for my claim. I have all of that. I have all of that. Then so it's a big jump to assume that I'm doing a lot of things that I'm not doing. So, right. So let's just answer the question. Am I trespassing the property or not?
Presently, I think you trespassed it. We're not here on official.
I am here on official business.
You're not here on official business.
How is this not official business?
It's not official business.
So somebody from FEMA tells me to come in to get names, and it's not official business. That's not official business.
It wasn't official business yesterday either.
It was official business.
Were you here asking about your claim?
I only got this far before I was accosted by your employees.
Right, because you were videoing.
Yes, which is expressly allowed by the law if you would just take the time to read it. Nobody is familiar with the law. Nobody's familiar with the personal standards of conduct. Nobody's familiar with the ethical standards of conduct. I read all that last night. Nobody's complying.
Hey, Scott.
Nobody.
Terrible.
Can I just talk to you 1 second?
Terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
Sorry, Rand, you can go 10 8, and unless you need to talk to me, I don't need to talk.
No, I don't need to talk to you, but I can't leave until this is off.
I apologize. These resources are being soaked up by FEMA.
And that way we can file. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you.
Exactly. It's not a crime.
Red rules number.
Yeah.
If he comes back again, he can, because it's a federal building, which means it's open to the public.
You want these orders down? All right. So I'm gonna
you just take down the number just so you don't have to look.
You go, hey, here's the rule saying I can do this right here. Here's the rule saying this is not a problem. It's the brain.
All right, so we're gonna be in contact with him as well.
Okay, great. Appreciate it.
All right.
So I need clarity on the trespassing issue though, because
listen.
You should have said right now, as long as there wasn't any future issues, they wouldn't go any further with the
Exactly.
That's all.
All right,
I appreciate you. I wish I appreciated you, but I don't.
I was supposed
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Sarge.
Very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3.
Have a good day, guys.
Take care.
Oh, you know what it is? Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a governmental building. He can pick his. even that policy number to have on the wall, it's not on the wall.
So, hey, guys, is that at least your position? Would that have been your position if I had come in here today with the video camera? That it's lawful activity?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I dealt with Randolph yesterday, and he booted me from the building, so, and I went and talked to, is it Walden? I can't remember his name. I spoke to Walden yesterday about it. He said he was gonna watch the body cam. But, you know, that, I'm not here to cause trouble. I mean, I just want my constitutional rights respected.
That's it.
You know, I'm like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
If nobody engages with me, I'm not gonna engage with them.
These people.
I'm interested in this policy. Because I tried to. Yeah. They want to. They want this.
Thank you.
Please do this for.
Have a good one, brother. Be safe out here.
We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect.
That's y'all. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. It don't matter. It don't matter how respectful you are. They're gonna disrespect you. All right, we're gonna check. We're gonna check one more. Gonna do one more video from Foshin.
This is a public service.
This was the original video. We're gonna. Let's see. We gotta see this PIO sent to help the shit out of that. All right.
I mean, it just seemed like there was some uneasiness about answering questions, and I feel like it should be, yeah, let's answer these questions. I mean, how the public has questions, let's answer them. You know, that's
right.
That's my impression of what we should expect from government. But maybe maybe I should have lower expectations. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think that's it. It makes me nervous when someone's got a camera on me.
Why?
Well, I mean, you've done great. Yeah, I mean,
why does it make
you're here to serve the people, right?
So, we all are, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't feel uneasy when I came into the building and you have cameras on me.
That's a good point.
So, I mean, cameras are everywhere.
That's true.
It's you know, it's 2023. They're everywhere.
All right. Well, let me go get Michelle. Do you have anything else for me?
No, Dan,
Okay.
you've really been great, and I really appreciate you taking the time.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you keeping an eye on us.
Yeah, thank you. This is a public service.
Good morning, City Clerk's Office. This is Mary. How may I help you?
Hey, Mary, I'm outside the front door here. I wanted to make a public records request.
A public records request, and your name is?
Foshin.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Foshin.
Could you spell that?
PHOCION.
Even gave his first name.
PHOCILN.
CION.
Where would you get an L from in Foshin?
Okay, and you're a Maitland resident?
I am. I'm not sure that even matters, though.
Oh, no, not really. Okay, someone will be with you shortly. And what was, I'm sorry, what was it in reference to? What record?
I'm looking for some insurance records.
Insurance, what kind of insurance?
Is,
Company?
I'm looking for loss runs.
Loss runs? Okay, all right, thank you so much. If you don't mind having a seat for a moment.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's a cool table. Actually, flips down into.
I don't know, man. I think
the table.
have a seat is,
A latch there.
you know, a lot of times, I don't know, they just don't like them to stand up.
Maitland Public Library. Old City Hall.
Stand up all around. This is a nice looking building.
Carpet donated to the Maitland Historical Society by
Nathan
Helmus
is nice. But
Ruber.
used to be nice.
Ray Bauer. Ruber,
Wow.
in memory of his wife, Dorothy Ruber. How you doing? This is how it goes, though. We've got a locked door. Everything's behind locked doors. It's just cold and not very personable. They want 20 questions on the record, but they don't want to just come on and take the record.
Hello, how are you doing?
Pretty good ourselves.
Good, good. I'm Robert Sergeant, Public Information Officer of the city. How you doing?
Good.
So I understand that you had a request for public records. Could you tell me what it is you're looking for so that we make sure we get it?
Absolutely. I'm looking for the insurance loss runs.
The insurance what?
Loss runs.
Insurance loss runs. Okay.
It's a standard report through your.
Yeah, I'm assuming our insurance company probably has that. We wouldn't have that, but we would have to ask them for that.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and so if we ask the insurance company, I'm assuming they'll know what that is, because I personally don't.
Yeah, they should.
They should, okay, gotcha. And so in that report then, it would be probably an electronic document that we would
I hope so,
share
yeah.
with you. Okay. Do you have a name or email that I
I
can
can
get?
give you an email address, sure.
Okay.
It's letters, Letters, of OF.
I'm sorry, letters?
Of OF.
Mhm.
Phocion, PHOCION.
PHO?
Yep.
Okay.
CION. At Gmail.
Okay.
And it's typically run in a 5-year period, the loss runs, but
Is
if
it?
if it's not run.
That was going to be my
within
next
a 5-year
question.
period,
So
could I have a
how-
5-year period?
You want 5 years of it? Okay. All right, I'm just trying to cover that, so the insurance company should know what it is, and it should know about 5 years. Is there anything they may ask about?
They shouldn't, once I get the loss run, I'll probably make some more specific requests about claims on the loss run. But I can't ask questions about the claims until I actually see them for it, so.
Okay, that makes sense. If it would help, you don't have to anyway, when you ever make a record request, just ask and we make it happen if it's available to you. But for clarity, to make it easier, if you're gonna ask other questions and clarity, then you're gonna ask, once you get the report and ask back, is it possible we can communicate via email?
Well, I like to show up to city government and put a face to the name I'm speaking to.
Sure.
And, have a more personal relationship with the city, so.
That's perfect.
That's kind of.
So this is me, but just to make sure that all the questions are getting to the right people, we're getting the most accurate information. That's the main thing. If once we get this and get the information and then you have other things, could we then ask you to go through Lori and just use the email?
Well, I mean, why, just out of curiosity, why isn't it you don't want people showing up to City Hall?
You're here now.
Yeah, no, I understand, but you're telling me that you'd like me to communicate through email.
Oh, no.
And I'm just wondering why.
Just accuracy.
Yeah, why.
Just make sure, because I'm not familiar with insurance stuff.
Yeah, no, I figured
And
having a
if you have
conversation
the
with the city
information back,
employees and
most.
You don't have to by any means. We can definitely do it first.
You encourage people to come to City Hall, right, to keep an eye on their government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Absolutely. This is just trying to make it easier and making sure that when you ask a follow-up question, that we're giving you.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, clarity is very important.
That's all it is. It's just for accuracy. That's all.
Yeah.
And making sure, because like I said, even our city clerk, not insurance people, we don't know. So you may ask something that we may not convey correctly to the insurance company. But first things first though, lost runs, 5 years, and then letters of PHOCIO.
Oh, sure, yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Now, just out of curiosity, why they send the PIO out on the city clerk? Or a clerk?
One, why does it matter?
Well,
I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you out. Okay, I'm just here to help you out.
Yeah, no, I can, that's obvious, right? You're obviously.
Yes,
I'm just curious why they sent the PIO out and not one of the clerks.
Okay.
It's a clerk.
I'm here to help you out.
Yeah, I get that.
Can you just answer the question?
I'm a super helpful guy, and I want to make sure that we get you all your information.
I appreciate that, Robert. So does everybody get this special treatment that I'm getting?
Anybody who asks for information can get information as long as it's public record. Absolutely, we do that all the time.
Yeah, that was a question I was asking, but that's okay.
Well, what was the question you asked?
Does everybody speak with the PIO when they come in here? Do some people have to actually speak with the clerk? Or a clerk?
Record requests come in many different fashions through different folks. We have different departments. Records requests come in through different departments, department, fire department, in many different ways. Sure. But this morning I'm just here to help.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that we're accurate.
Now, at this point, Folsom knows that this guy is full of it. For one, he just won't answer the question. Why did they send you instead of the city clerk? Why did they send you and not the city clerk? If you just answer that question, but when people don't want to answer direct questions and go to, well, why does it matter? I'm here helping you and this, and this.
And do it in time.
Now, at this point, this guy is not trustworthy. I don't, I wouldn't trust nothing about what he's saying.
Anyway, but I appreciate the help, Robert, sincerely.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming by. Sure.
I don't know how Folsom does it, man. He know that guy for man. He knows it. I got school dances.
I can read. I can read, Robert. I appreciate you going through that extra step and making sure I don't go somewhere I'm not supposed to go.
Okay. Left my notebook inside.
Look at.
So how do we speak to somebody from Parks and Recs? Do we just knock on the door?
Look at him. Leave people alone. Get out of here.
So how do we speak to somebody from Parks and Recs? Do we just knock on the door?
Is there something I can help you out with Parks and Rec? Because yes, there is, but I'm here helping you anyway. So
well, yeah, I mean,
you
just speak. Are you familiar with everything that the Parks and Recs department has to share with the public?
Let's take a shot. What questions do you have about Parks and
Or
Rec?
can you tell me about all the parks that are available to the Maitland residents?
Yes, it's on the city website at
That's not brochures or anything like that
We
to
don't
give to the public?
We don't usually have brochures like
Usually or don't have?
We usually don't have any that I know of. I've only been here about 5 years.
Okay.
That we could check.
I think anybody
and
from
then
Parks and Recs might know?
I can email it to you if there is
Well,
one.
I'm standing here, man. Come on. Like you said, you were being helpful. So
Yeah, I am.
So maybe, I mean, is somebody from Parks and is there a reason why you don't want me to talk to anybody that works in this building?
I'm here to help you. I'm trying to help you.
I got that. Okay. Can I speak to somebody from Parks and Recs since you want to help?
Look at him, man.
I'm helping.
I knew he was on
What you
some
need to know. I'm trying to provide you information.
Is there maybe there's just some miscommunication? We're
Okay, so
getting hung up on
you
that.
wanted the
I was
list of
wondering
the
if
parks. It's either on the website or I can email it to you.
All right. Is it possible to speak with a representative from the Parks and Recreation Department? Or
We
is
can
it
try to schedule a meeting if you need to have that one.
schedule a meeting?
Because they might be busy. I don't know right now.
So is
All you
there a
gotta do
reason
is
why
check.
you don't
You're
want
right
to
there.
speak with anybody that works in City Hall other than yourself?
I didn't say that. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, is
What
there,
information do you need
is
to
it
know?
possible I
You're
can
not
speak
trying
with
to help.
a representative from Parks and Recs right now? Is that possible?
I don't know. I'd
I
have to
know,
check with
yeah,
them.
go ahead and check.
Go check.
Your help is seeming very restrictive. Yeah. I get it. Like, he's here to help. He wants to help. But
Wow.
he's also being very obstinate. And I'm not super appreciative of obstinance. And that's the actual
Postman,
city clerk, Lori.
I'm not sure what that word means. I have an idea of what the word means based on the actions of Robert, but I don't know the definition of that word. Does anybody know the definition of that?
I'm not super appreciative of obstinance.
Obstinance.
And that's the actual city clerk, Lori. So he came down here and, I saw the sign that said authorized personnel only, and therefore I didn't go into that office, but he felt the need to follow behind me.
I knew it.
and,
Once
make sure that the
folks
door
asked,
was shut. Just very curious.
once Foshin asked him why he was there instead of the clerk, and his response to that was avoiding the question and say, "Well, I'm helping you now." I already knew what was up. Okay, it means stubborn, Karen. Okay. That's their idea of help.
Okay, so he's in the middle of something right now, so he can't.
Who is
come
that?
out and talk. Parks and Recreation Dash is Jay Kahn.
That's who you were just speaking with?
That's correct. And he's
Can
in
I
the
add
middle of something.
to my public records request?
And flexible. Okay.
I mean, what you need?
Thank you.
Can I have a copy of his calendar?
Copy the calendar?
Yeah, his
Okay.
calendar.
Gotcha. Let me get my notebook because I got to start writing this down. Because I'm going to email you the Parks and Rec stuff. We don't have a print copy of the parks that are available.
Okay.
But it is online, and I think electronically I can get that for you. So let me get my
Cool.
notebook.
Thank you. Thank you.
What exactly was he in the middle of?
I'm sorry?
What exactly was he in the middle of?
Middle of work, and he's
Yeah,
in the middle of
specifically
getting
what?
his reports ready.
So a specific report? I mean, you had a lengthy conversation with him, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay, what information can I provide for you? You wanted a calendar and you wanted a list of parks, right? I
Why?
emailed that to you.
What
and
if
I
I
can give
just
this
want to
calendar
talk
you
to
'cause I
somebody
just
in
put
that
record.
department?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I asked for it. It seems like you're being less helpful than you pretended to be out there, is all I'm saying.
What else can I help you with?
What have you got down there so far?
You asked for insurance loss runs for the past 5 years, and I'm getting that for you as soon as your
I'm
insurance
talking
company
about
provides that
Parks
to
and
you.
Rec.
From Parks and Recreation, you have specifically asked for a list of the parks that I provided you to the city website, and apparently that's where it exists. And then might be an electronic version. I have to get my hands on it, can't do it right at the moment.
I'm
And I
not
will
asking you
email
to
you
do
the
any of
list
this
of the
stuff here.
parks.
Let's just
And then you
both
ask for a
calm-
calendar of his
Robert,
activity.
I'm not trying to be confrontational. Maybe we could both just calm down a little bit and have more of a cordial conversation. You seem to be getting a little amped up. Right? I'm here to
Absolutely
check.
not.
I'm here to just check on my government. It's my
Sure.
civic duty to do so.
Sure.
So
Exactly.
while you
Stop
said you were
being
just
fake.
trying to help, it seems like you're getting really irritated with me. And I just like
Not
you
at
to
all.
just calm down just a little bit.
That's not accurate at all.
Okay.
I'm not
all right.
getting
Well, that's
irritated at all
that's
with you.
certainly the impression that I'm getting standing over here.
No, I'm
Okay?
trying to help you out. So you had
I
the
hear
3
you.
requests. Are there anything else that you need?
What was he doing specifically?
He is in the middle of working on some reports that are required for the city. So he's in the middle of
Yeah,
doing
so-
that. I didn't ask him specifically what that was, but he
I'd
doesn't
like
have
to know
time.
which reports they were. That's what I'd like to know. So you can add that to your request. Specifically what reports he was working on
Okay.
at between 11:45 and noon. Because I think you're giving me a lot of horse shit. Where it could have been a real friendly and positive look
All
for
right,
the
who's
city of
confrontational? Was it
could
me?
have-
Was I just, or did you just?
Did I interrupt
Did you
you?
just
Or
say that?
did I interrupt you?
All
Or
right.
did you interrupt
Hey,
me?
I'm just saying, be nice here.
Am I
I'm
not
trying to help
being?
you out.
Am I not being nice?
All right, so 11:45
I'll
a.m.
finish
You want to
what-
know what reports these were?
Yeah, I'll finish what I was saying. It could have been a great look for the city of Maitland to have the whoever from the Department of Parks and Recs to come out and have a friendly conversation about the services the city of Maitland provides to the public. That would have been a great look for the city. But instead you came out and you're telling me whatever you're telling me now, but everybody's too busy to have a conversation with one of the people.
Okay.
We pay a lot of money for these services.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Do you live in the city? I have to ask that.
You
said
have to ask that?
We pay a lot of money.
Yes, we pay a lot of money.
Right. But do you live in the city of Maitland?
Does the city of Maitland take any federal funding?
On certain things,
Does the
there's
city
law
of
enforcement.
Maitland take any federal funding? It's a yes or no question.
I'd have to go back and check, see where we're
Let's
currently
do a
at,
public
but we
records
have in the
request
past.
on that too, then. Let's find out if the city of Maitland takes
You're gonna
any
have to be more
federal.
specific. What,
No, I don't need to
what
be more
federal
specific.
funding? Because I
Does
can,
the
I
city
have
of
to go
Maitland
back
take
years. on that.
Does the city of Maitland receive any federal funding?
Okay, I'll just say yes.
Okay, well, that's where we should have started. You tell me I'm being confrontational. All I'm saying is Parks and Rec could have come out and had a pleasant conversation about those services you provide to the public.
So federal funding, I'll verify that, but I think the
You
answer
don't
is
need
yes.
to verify, man. You answered the question. The answer is yes, you do.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything else I can help
There's
you with?
nothing else, man. Nothing else. Really appreciate your cordial and kind attitude towards one of the people.
Sure. If there's anything else, you got my card, you got my number. Just give me a call.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Robert. You was just going into the office, now you're not going into the office no more? What happened, Robert? Robert, what happened? What happened, Robert? Jeez. Jeez.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Doing good, how are you?
Yeah, better than I deserve.
Were you dropping anything off today?
No, I'm not. Thank you very much. I noticed that you guys introduced online permitting. Have you noticed a big decrease in the amount of traffic that you guys see in the office?
Posted it, right.
Have you been here long enough to notice that?
Personally, we both have been here less than 6 months.
All right. So that sounds like right around the time that this stuff was implemented. So, all right, very good. And what are your ladies' names? And Angel and
Angel and
Isabel?
Isabel.
All right. Have a great day, ladies.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
No.
I was waiting for the elevator and I overheard you speaking about me. So who are you talking to?
Yay!
She's gonna come up.
Dang.
And what was her name?
Michelle Rivera.
Michelle Rivera. And what does Michelle do for the city?
She's the office administrator.
For your office?
Correct.
Appreciate that. Is she gonna be coming from behind me or in front of me?
They usually come back here.
All right, thank you. So are you guys not allowed to talk to the public?
Oh, we aren't allowed to talk to the public. That's what we're here for.
Oh, that's what they there for.
Do you have a card, Angel?
I do not have a card.
I hope y'all caught that.
Email address?
Of course we can talk to Brody. That's what we're here for. A lot of y'all don't
So
have
you
like
don't have an email address?
I have an email address.
What's your email address?
It's gonna be my first initial last name. It's on the.
No periods in between?
Nope. It's mymaitland.com.
And what was her name again?
Say again?
What was her name again?
It's the name tag.
No, the woman you spoke of.
Michelle
What's her last name?
Rivera.
What's going on, boss?
Hey, good. How are you?
Oh, better than I deserve.
Good. You been helped?
Yeah, these ladies have been great.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting on Michelle.
Michelle? Okay. She coming to help you on.
Sounds like she's coming to help me.
Okay.
What were your gentlemen's names?
Dan. Memphis.
You're the director of
Yes, sir.
community development. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
What do you do for the city?
Director of community development.
What, yeah. So what exactly encompasses that that job responsibility, that job title? What was this gentleman's name?
Barrett Shea.
Barrett Shea.
Yeah.
What's he do for the city?
He's a senior planner.
Senior
big
planner?
ass guy with power poles.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No worries.
All right, man.
So what exactly encompasses the community development position here in Mayland?
So community development oversees planning, zoning, code enforcement, building, permitting, GIS. I think that's it. Business tax receipts.
I don't expect you to know this offhand, but maybe you do. What percentage of city revenue does code enforcement make up?
I don't know. I'm going to say it's very low because our whole goal is to get people in compliance, not so much fine them. So we work with them to get them in compliance. It's very rare that we actually take someone to a fine. I think it's in the 6 years I've been here, it's only happened twice. Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys.
We work with them to get them in compliance.
So do you have more than one full-time code enforcement officer?
Just one.
Just Andy?
For the whole city?
So is he, what kind of code, I mean, is he mostly out enforcing building code and stuff like that, or?
He's certified. He's, I think, level 4, level 5 in code enforcement, which is primarily zoning code enforcement. Building code enforcement, you have to have a whole different set of building trades on that. So he works with the building officials to help enforce the building code, but he can't enforce it himself without being certified and all that.
Gotcha. And you said in the last 5 years, is that you said only
It's
two?
been 6 years. Yeah,
Do you,
6
I mean, again, I don't expect you to remember this, but do you know what those were? I mean, that maybe you do since they came to a fine.
One of them was building without a permit, and that went on for a while. Ultimately, the fine racked up, and then they went to council and got it reduced down to 10% of the fine, just to cover staff's costs.
So did they have to take down whatever they built?
No, they brought it in compliance. They ended up getting permits for it and getting it in compliance.
Right on.
The other one, I believe, was a vegetation overgrowth. It was someone that was, I don't remember if they were like really ill or out of state or something, but there was growth in the property that just got out of control. Was after repeating attempts to get them to clean it, you didn't get that. Somebody came and bought the property and cleaned it up. Got the fine.
So I can't remember if it was Daytona Beach or Daytona Beach Shores, but they had some sort of program set up where they would send code enforcement out a number of times, and then once you got to a point, they would send their own crew out to do mowing or whatever to get them in compliance. Is that something that you guys do also?
It wasn't previously. We amended our ordinance a couple years ago that we did add that as a possibility, but we have not had to do that yet.
And is that something that you would tack onto a utility, to enforce the payment
You
promptly?
put on the lien on the property.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming out and having a cordial and
Sure.
friendly attitude, man.
Sure.
So, do you oversee Michelle, or
I
does she?
do, yes.
So, what exactly was she? What exactly was the problem with these young ladies having a conversation with, a member of the public coming into the office? Because she made a phone call directly to these ladies as I exited, wondering what I was asking about, and wondering if they gave me answers to these questions. So, is there some directive to not have a conversation with members of the public?
No, not at all. We help a lot of public here every day.
Yeah, it's just the public that comes in with cameras that you're more
We
standing
actually
off
have,
with.
we have some come in with cameras, not terribly often, but it does happen. It's these two ladies' first time that has happened.
Okay. Well, hopefully I was nice. I try to be. I try to give what I get. So yeah, you've been very kind. And so I mean, is it possible to get Michelle out here and just get an explanation for what that was all about? I'm truly interested in what that was about.
Sure. My guess is they can probably help answer, but they probably saw a camera, got real nervous, and called her because it's the first time that they've experienced it.
But certainly they've got training, though, right?
We've talked about it at staff meeting before.
Yeah.
That it could happen, but again, it's never happened in their time.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously I'm just some guy with a camera, and you don't have to take any of my advice, but you know, it should be a pretty solid piece of that training, since you know it's our duty as citizens to keep a watchful eye on government, right?
Absolutely.
And it's a constitutional right to videotape in public spaces. So you know, there shouldn't be uneasy or certainly not make concerned phone calls about there's somebody in here videotaping. You know, it should just be business as usual. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just a friendly piece
I
of
like
advice from one of the people. I'm not sure if that matters at all, but
No, I mean, it's good. We probably need to. I don't even know if don't think long enough that we've had a training in our staff meeting yet. We usually do it about once or twice a year, but neither one of them have been here 6 months.
okay.
So,
Is it possible to make a public records request with you?
sure, what you need.
Could I have a copy of that training that you guys go through?
It's really just it's not any formal training. It's just a verbal. If you see someone come in, it's just part of the
Okay.
There's nothing
Yours,
formal about
same
it.
line, Andy? Same line?
So it's not any.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
having a staff meeting, you having a conversation
Yeah, I
with
just wanna
them
make sure
about
it's
what's
not
Right, right.
Okay, fair enough.
It's one of our many things we go over to staff.
All right, fair enough. Well, again, Dan, I appreciate you taking the time to have a conversation with me.
Sure, you still need Michelle.
Well, I'd like to. Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, it just seemed like there was some uneasiness about answering questions, and I feel like it should be, yeah, let's answer these questions. I mean, public has questions, let's answer them. You know, that's
Right.
that's my impression of what we should expect from government. But maybe maybe I should have lower expectations. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think that's it makes me nervous when someone's got to care about me, regardless of.
Well, I mean, you've done great. Yeah, I mean, you're here to serve the people, right?
We all are, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't feel uneasy when I came into the building and your camera's on me.
That's a good point.
So, the cameras are everywhere.
That's
So
true.
It's it's 2023. They're everywhere.
All right, well, let me go get Michelle. Do you have anything else for me?
No, not the end.
Okay.
You've really been great, and I really appreciate you taking the time.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you keeping an eye on us.
Yeah, thank you. And ladies, I'm really sincerely, I'm not trying to cause you any grief or give you any static. I just, it's our civic duty to keep a watchful eye on government. Hey, Michelle?
Yes.
So Michelle, I'm not sure how much of the conversation you just overheard me having with Dan or not, but
No, I haven't heard anything.
I'm not sure if that phone call was coming from you or from Angel here after
They called me.
after I left
Yeah.
the office. It just seemed like you were concerned about them answering questions.
Oh,
from
no,
the
I wasn't
public.
concerned. I just told them that they should answer whatever questions you had. That's all.
All right,
Yeah.
Very good. All right, and what do you do for the city?
I'm the admin for the director.
Okay, very good. All right, so okay, very good.
Yeah, they're new, so they called me. They were surprised. I was like, just answer whatever questions he may have.
Okay, very good.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
apologize if I guess I misunderstood
Oh.
the intent of the call. So I
Oh, no
apologize.
No worries.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right, very
Thank
good.
you.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Have a good day, ladies.
Oh, they got the budget right there. Wow. Look at that. Right up there in the do not recruit. Just the meeting from the area.
The people at the top
Right.
there.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we're looking at $47 million in revenue. Police department and whatever else public safety makes up is taking about 15 million of that.
Wow.
General government is another 5 million.
Jeez.
I got just a general question. This Bigelow House, is that a building that still stands here in Mayland? Thanks.
Which building are you questioning? That old painting?
The Bigelow House.
That old painting?
Yes, the old
You
painting.
can go upstairs to the 3rd floor. They can answer that question for you because I'm not sure. Go
Very good.
upstairs and hit the phone that says admin.
Adam,
Mhm.
thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Super Office. This is Mary. How may I help you?
Hey Mary, one of the young ladies down in the utility office told me to come up here. You guys would know something about the Bigelow House.
The what? House, I'm sorry?
There's a painting downstairs in the main lobby. It's the painting of the Bigelow House.
Oh, Piccolo or C-C-O-L-O?
It's possible that it was a P, but I'm pretty sure it was a B.
Oh, a B. Bigelow, okay. Bigelow? Okay. So you want information about the painting?
Well, no, I don't care about the painting. I wondered if the house was still here in Mayland and if it was a historical building and if it was open to the public.
Historical and open to public. And you're in the lobby at the moment?
That's me.
Okay. Do you mind if I put you on a brief hold? I want to see if there's somebody actually that has not had lunch that could maybe address that for you.
I appreciate that, man.
All right, one more. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for holding. You still there?
Yes.
Okay, I was able to reach Robert Sargent. He is our public information officer, and he will be meeting with you shortly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just if you don't mind, letting me speak. Thanks so much.
No worries.
All right, bye.
He's not looking forward to this conversation. I don't need to say apparently. I need to say most assuredly.
Hello again.
That's how I'm Robert. There's a painting
Yes,
down
Robert
in the,
again.
in the lobby. I don't know if you've ever once I-
Here's Robert again.
Information about not
Look at his
painting, but the Bigelow House.
Is that like a historic house? Like it was a picture of a old
It
picture?
was a picture of a house on the, on the map. Well, not on the map.
We do have a history book. Let me grab that real quick. I'll be right
I
back.
appreciate that.
Sure.
Robert is crazy, man.
Anything else?
So I do remember, this is an article I read for our social media about John Bigelow and the Bigelow house. Kind of goes over his background, apparently how he was struck by lightning when he was on the roof of the house back in the day.
Wow.
Must have been definitely right.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting story. As soon as she said, I'm like, I've seen that name before. Wait, I wrote about it for social media a while back, and it had to do with John Bigelow and a little bit of history. It seemed like it was a pretty fancy little place.
So
too
does
bad
it
it's not
still,
here.
does it still stand?
I don't think so, no. It would have been in the area, if you go down 1792 and you go off to the left, you'll see Fort Maitland Park, that's the east side of the road. Then there is the condos that are next to it, it's like a 9-story building condo next to our Fort Maitland Park. It would have been just in that area.
So that's all, I assume this is the part of what I was just reading, but that's all centered relatively closely to Lake Mainland.
Yes, that's actually on the shores of Lake Mainland. The shore of Lake Mainland is on the east side of where that building would be. And so what it would do, the house was kind of facing what became 1792, which was the main drag road. But it also had access to the train tracks too, because people could get off at the train station and just go visit the Bigelow house from there. But fortunately, yeah, I read about this one as soon as you mentioned it. I heard that because I read about it.
Well, hey, I apologize for giving you static, but I'm just coming in here to I'm not just looking to speak with the PI. No, I understand that that's probably what everybody wants, but that's not what people want.
No, I was just here to help this one. That's all.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, sure thing.
Have a good day.
We're out here today to ensure our natural.
All right, y'all. All right, so we're going to end the stream right there. I appreciate everybody for joining me this time. I'm deciding I may go live later today. Well, today for me. It'll probably be the next day for everybody else. But yeah, so we'll see. But until then, I appreciate y'all. AWB, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Y'all enjoy y'all I can't even say Friday or Saturday, depending on what time it is where you're at.